And we are live! Hello mga kakwento! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good evening here sa Pinas, wherever you are tuning in. And to those who are watching or will watch the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So welcome back to another episode of Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago, where we keep it real for life, change, and growth, one copy at a time. So ako po si Lori, a former OFW, the face behind Life with Learn business page, and now a proud digital business owner. So tonight we're brewing something special. She's also now based in the Philippines, parehas kami, di ba? So our guest tonight is someone who's worn many hats. So from corporate professional for over 27 years, a wife, a stepmom, and grandmother, she made a big life change and we're going to hear all about it. So Vilma, welcome to Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago. And thank you for guesting in my Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago Go Live. I'll add you to stage. Okay. So I'll go directly to my first question. Could you share a little more about yourself and beyond the short intro that you have given me?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm really
Welcome.
excited to share a bit of my story because this business has changed my life, both personally and professionally. And I hope that by sharing my journey, someone out there will see that it's never too late to make a change and create the life you really want. So, good evening, good afternoon, and or good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Vilma, a wife, stepmom, and grandma to our sweet little man. And Tubong Mindanao, so Bisaya kayo, hello sa mga Bisaya diha. And I relocated in 2006. I relocated to the US, got married there, built a new life, and happy, contented with simple life with my husband. And but just 5 years later, my world was shaken when I was diagnosed with big C, and it was a long journey of healing and physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. And that experience taught me resilience, deep gratitude, and the importance of cherishing every single moment. It it fueled my passion for creating a life of freedom and purpose. And fast forward to today, I'm now a digital business owner and mentor, helping others design a life with more freedom and one filled with flexibility, fulfillment, and joy. So that's me, sis.
Thank you for that, sis. So for my second question, 27 years in the corporate world is a long, long, long time. What was the turning point or the moment you decided to start this business?
Oh yeah, it was yes, I worked in the corporate world for over 27 years. That's combined Philippines and US. I because I work here in the Philippines for over 12 years and then relocated to the US and worked there for over 15 years. And you know, I gave my all, giving my all to a career that provided stability. Of course, it was fulfilling. Then life gave me a wake up call. As I mentioned earlier, yes, I was diagnosed with a serious health challenge, and that shifted everything. And that season taught me that truly what truly matters, time, health, family, and living fully. And that experience became my turning point. And I realized life is too short and it's too precious and unpredictable to keep postponing my dreams. So 3 years ago, this month actually, it is August 19th, I stepped away from my corporate job from the US and joined my husband's retirement. We wanted to enjoy life while we're healthy and strong, spend quality time together. And so we moved from the US to here to the Philippines 3 years ago. But prior to retiring, I was looking for something online that I could, looking for work online. But I discovered something different, and this is the business, the digital business. And it's an amazing opportunity that aligned with the lifestyle I was looking for. Flexible. You know, you don't have to be you don't have to be there 9 to 5 or 8 to 5. So, and it gave me the chance to continue growing and stay productive and help others do the same. If you're willing to learn, and all while protecting my time and energy and my health. So yes, that was my turning point.
Oh, thank you for that. Talagang life is too short talaga, 'di ba? So we should not, tama yung sinabi mo, 'di ba? We should not delay our dreams kasi parang most of us who are really employee mindset, 'di ba? We just work every day, work, sleep, repeat, 'di ba? Parang every day it's a repeat
Yeah.
cycle. So parang we don't enjoy our life
Yes.
anymore. So instead of surviving, we're not thriving. We're just surviving pala. We're just surviving. We're not thriving. So um yun nga, life is too short. We should enjoy our lives habang meron pa tayong lakas,
Yes.
'di
Yes.
ba? So thank you for that.
Exactly. So,
Mm. So you
of
joined your
course.
husband in his retirement and settled in the Philippines. But what was the biggest adjustment? Yung lifestyle ba? Was it the lifestyle, pace, or mindset? What's one thing you didn't expect about retirement? This question is
Yeah.
also really, really intended for me because I'm also nearing my retirement age. So go ahead, please. Thank
Wow,
you.
that's really good question. And honestly, for me it was all three. But more on the mindset, because when moving from the US to here to the Philippines has been a journey filled with challenges, detours, and lessons. But I know that everything happened for a reason, and I'm grateful that I'm able to, the opportunity to join with my husband. And so, one thing I didn't expect was boredom. I got bored. You know, the first year felt like a vacation. Fun and relaxing, enjoying spending quality time with the family and all that. But after that, I started feeling bored, restless. For because for 27 years in the corporate world, I had routine. We all have that routine when we are working, going to work, getting up early, going to work, being productive, meeting deadlines and all that. Then suddenly it all stopped. And I guess my body and my mind were looking for that familiar structure. You know, I don't have the routine. Like I get up, because when I was working, I get up at 5, preparing breakfast and all that. But when I retired, it's like you have to get up at 9. No structure. And I think my body and my mind were looking for that familiarity. And that's when my business became such a blessing. You know, I actually I actually came across this business over 4 years ago in December 2020. But at first, I let fear hold me back. Fear of rejection. And we all have that feeling at the beginning, because it's something unfamiliar. So, I let fear hold me back, fear of rejection, fear, fear of not being good enough, fear of what others might say or think, even though they're not thinking of us. So I hit, I paused, I stopped 8 months into the business. But deep down, I knew it was still there for me when I was ready. So when the boredom set in, after a year of retiring with my husband. I restarted my business. I went through the training again and found my purpose and excitement on my days. It basically it saved me because don't get me wrong, I enjoy being so relaxed, like feeling vacation. But when I've been in the corporate world for 27 years. It's different. You are going to look, yung hinahanap-hanap mo yung routine mo, sis, yung structured routine na itong ginagawa ko early morning, parang yung when you get up that you have purpose. So yan yung huge adjustment ko and one thing that I didn't expect, that I get bored and it's like feeling depressed, kind of like that. So yeah, that's my that's my answer to that question, and I hope I answered it.
Yes, thank you so much, sis. But um, opposite now for me, even though I work as an OFW in the Philippines, in Singapore for 15 years, di ba? I work in the corporate world also, but I don't feel like you na you feel after a year you feel the boredom. I, I don't want the usual routine. Siguro for you, sis, you're enjoying your work talaga, di ba? You're enjoying your work in the US. So that's why you
It was
feel that
fulfilling.
namimiss mo siya in the Philippines also. But for me, when I work in the Philippines, yes, the work is good. I enjoyed it. But when I went to Singapore and worked there as OFW, I really didn't enjoy my work. So I was not really happy for 15 years. Parang I just worked for money to give food for my kids para mapag-aral ko sila. So
Mhm,
yung
mhm.
everyday routine ko now that I'm not working, I'm doing this business. So everyday routine ko is wala yung nami-miss ko yung corporate world. Walang alarm clock. So I have my own time. Wala akong boss na alam mo yun, na Lori, you need to do this. Lori, you need to you need to whatever, di ba? Ang daming sinasabi ng boss mo na kailangan mong gawin. So for me, I really don't miss it. So I think when I retire, I will also not miss it. Unless I really love my
Don't
job.
get me wrong. Sis, don't get me wrong. I love the life of no alarm clock. It's just that because I stopped the business, I didn't have anything to do. It's just like basically nothing. It's like not really nothing because you have to take care of the household, the family, and all that. But something for myself that I can do on a daily basis. Something that I can do. So that okay, I with the business I have, something that will make you like, okay, I have something 1 hour to do, like, I post something or training I have to go through my training. I love my business because I don't have the alarm clock. That's number one. No
Yes.
alarm clock for you. You can do it anytime, anywhere. But because I stopped the business, that's where I kind of, that feeling of, okay, I don't have work and I don't have anything that I can. I'm still capable, so I need something that I can do every day that keep me moving, that will keep me productive. Yun bang may ginagawa kang. I'm not saying that the household chores is not fulfilling, but it's that's routine, different routine. But for my personally and professionally, it would be nice that I have something that I can do other than household chores. That's what I meant. But I love without the alarm clock life.
Yes. That's what I really love. No alarm clock. That's why I'm so happy. I don't need to wake up early.
Yeah, I truly do. This is a blessing. I have to say
Yes,
that.
correct. And what's a day in the life of Vilma now? So since you come back to the business, right? So how's your day? How's your day? Uh, what's your routine now? in short?
So my routine now, okay, in short, since restarting my business, now I have purpose. Thank God I did. And it has given me purpose and flexibility, because our business runs mostly on automation, right? It's an automated system. So my days are more relaxed but still fulfilling, and now that now I start with my morning routine, because I'm not sure if you're familiar with the morning routine with Aroneth. I joined that in
The
back in
gratitude.
March, and yes, and although it's morning routine in America, but it's evening routine for me here, and it's nice because you know well, my morning, back to the question, my morning will start with my morning routine, listening to my to gratitude affirmations and practicing yoga, which I continued since my surgery, because it helps me, centered and focused. Then taking care of my family and the home, household chores, the wife duty, cook our meals, household chores, mamalingki during the week, which noon hindi ko yan magawa kasi busy sa trabaho Monday to Friday, only on the weekend, right? And I have, I dedicate time to my business in between. Basically balance the work, life, and self-care. And what I love with this business, even though, you know, busy din tayo minsan sa business. Aside from training, meron tayong mga meetings, meron tayong, mga programs na nag-join, kagaya nito. And, but I like because, something that when you get up in the morning, you have, okay, I have to do this, You have somewhat structure that I have to do this, not like, what am I gonna do now? I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, sis. It's nice. That's my day now. It's relaxed and it's relaxing, and but I have purpose.
Thank you for that, sis. So for my next question, who supports you on your digital journey?
Oh, um, my husband. Yeah, my husband and my family are my biggest supporters. Um, my ever supportive husband,
Oh, you're very
believes in me
lucky.
before
You
I.
have a very supportive husband.
Yeah, yeah, he's very supportive, and he believed in me even before I believed in myself. He's always had faith that I could do this business, and his encouragement means the world to me, because I I have this in the back of my head. I don't think I can do this. No, you can do it, and he is very supportive, and my family also cheers me on, and that kind of support makes a huge difference, when building something new, right? And plus we have our amazing community also. Now meron akong as I've mentioned earlier, I have accountability group, the morning routine, and we have accountability. I also have accountability partners, and sobrang. But the first thing that I truly appreciate with this business is the support of my husband. He believed in me that I can do this, and that that's a huge help for my mindset to believe in myself. And the morning routine also helped a lot about my mindset. Super lucky ang tulong. It helps me relax and keeps me centered. And in that morning routine with Aranette, my God, it's not just about affirmations and meditation. It's also about helping yourself, that you have you have all the you have the abilities to achieve your goals. You just have to believe in yourself. So yeah, I those are the people that supported me in this journey, and I truly appreciate them.
Yes, thank you for that, sis. Pero it will be easier for us on this journey if there are people who support us, 'di ba? So lalo na yung mindset natin, we sometimes like feel that we're not good enough, we cannot do this, we cannot do that, or not I'm not like this, I'm not like that. Thank you for Mansik Patwal for liking our live. He's my number one
Oh,
supporter.
hi.
Hello to you, Mansik. Happy birthday also. Today is his birthday.
Oh,
So,
wow. Happy
uh,
birthday and thank you for the support.
yes, he's from Singapore. So it's
Oh,
very very helpful na we have people who support us in our journey para ma-boost yung confidence natin. Then we will learn, we will personally grow, diba? And we have a lot of
yes.
trainings here
You know,
in our
it's a huge help.
community.
Yung mapagaan yung journey natin.
Yeah, and we're not alone, diba? So if you don't know anything or you don't know this, you can ask your mentor, you can ask your coach, you can ask anybody in the community, even us, diba? We're not financially connected, but you're here, you guess on my Kape at Kwento, diba? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then for
Yes,
my
you
last
know,
question, yes, yes, go ahead.
oh yeah, yun. Our community, we have amazing support from our community because we have our own coach, we have mentor, and because we are global and we have 250 members in the community, and so we can reach out to anyone if you are comfortable, and you know that's a huge help
Yes,
para
half
mapagaan yung
million.
journey mo. Kasi,
Yes, 500,000 na people pwede mong tanungin, 'di ba? If you want to learn, if you
talaga
want to
lang.
learn their strategies, they really are willing to share. So for my last question, sis,
Yes.
if you could give one piece of advice to someone dreaming of early retirement, what would it be?
Okay. Wow, that's a very good question. um we all have our own reasons for wanting early retirement, right? And but my advice is this: make sure you have something meaningful to keep you engaged. You know, whether it's a hobby, you know, passion project, or business like what we do, something that gives you purpose. Kasi kung wala tayong direction, walang purpose ang buhay natin, parang walang gana, di ba? So, something that gives you purpose. And retirement is wonderful, but staying active mentally, emotionally, and socially is just as important as financial readiness. You know, it's well, there's no such thing as really ready, right? You know, you just have to um, be prepared, be prepared. You know, but as I mentioned with my story, that you know, if I if I didn't have this business, then when I feel the boredom, when I feel that, then you know, what would be my choice? Should I go back finding corporate job, or should I, you know, I am just truly grateful that I had this. I found this prior to our retirement. Although I paused the business, but at least I know that it's still there when I was ready. So that's my advice. You know, make sure you have something meaningful to keep you engaged, to keep you active, to make you productive. Because when you feel that you don't have the reason to keep moving, you know, it's just, oh, I don't know, maybe each individual is different, but that would be me. You know, I need something that will give me purpose. So that's my advice.
Yes, and good thing, one good thing about our business, even if you stop, di ba, kahit 1, 2, 3 years, 4 years, how many years ka nag-stop, you can still come back and do the business again. So walang hindi ka yung kailangan na mag-start na naman from grade 1. if you are in grade 5 already, di ba? You don't need to go back to grade 1
Yeah,
if you stop. So that's one of the beauty ng business natin. And then, thank you
that's
for that,
right. That's
sis.
right.
Yeah.
Of course, of
And ano
course,
pa
sis.
bang question pa sa'yo?
Thank you so much,
So,
sis. Thank you for. Go ahead.
okay. And super, no? Parang we need to be ready for our retirement. Pero, syempre, we cannot say na we can have a perfect retirement. So, itong business natin, we can have time and financial freedom. So, we can, some of our business partners have already retired early, di ba? Mga nag-quit na ng job and then they're just doing
Oh
the
yes,
business. So,
yes,
sila yung mga early na nag-retire, di ba? How lucky they are. Tayo,
yes.
medyo late
You
na
know,
natin nakita yung,
like
yes, sis, go ahead,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Ano
Yeah.
yung sinasabi?
Mention ko sana na like for example like my coach, you know, she's very young. She retired or she left her corporate job 13 months into the business and now um full-time mom and doing the business, you know, earning the business while taking care of her family. Or for example like Franco. I'm sure you're familiar with Franco, you
Yes,
know,
it's one of my
Franco Panganiban.
inspirations. Yes.
Yes, you know, he was working three jobs, and 19 months into the business, she left all those job and retired at age 33, I believe, and or 30, and
Third,
he is now doing the business full time. You know, supporting the family. You know, this business is doable if you are willing to learn. If you are going, you know, like anything else, we have to learn. We learn the business, and when we go to school, we have to learn. When we start a new job, we have to learn. So it's like anything else. We have to learn the business and slowly getting out from our comfort zone because our comfort zone is very comfortable.
yes. True. If you don't get out of your comfort zone, you will have the same result. And speaking of Franco Panganiban, his birthday is on Sunday. So advance happy birthday, Franco. If ever you'll be able
Oh
to watch
yeah.
this live. Yeah. And so what else is, do you have anything else to add on?
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say thank you for letting me share my story, my journey today, and
Thank you, thank
if my story resonates with you, our viewers, you know, remember your dreams are valid, and it's never too late to start something new. You know, life is too precious to wait for someday. You know, take action while you can, and give yourself the chance to live fully. And if if you are interested in, you know, checking this business, our website is on the screen. You can reach out to Lori or me, and you know, you can direct message us, and we'll be happy to answer all the questions. Because, and you know, i can I can relate that when I started this business, or when I found this business, you know, I was skeptical too, because you know there's a lot of scam in online. But you know, that's where you have to do your research and due diligence if this business is legit and if this business is for you. So, well, the first step would be to watch our free live webinar or replay, and when you sign up to our website, you'll get that link to watch the webinar, and that's where we laid out all the basics information of the business. And after watching the webinar, that would be you'll have an informed decision if this business is for you or not. But at least you checked it out. You know, don't be afraid. We're real people. I live here in Philippines, Davao, and Lori is in Manila. So we are real people, and I was skeptical too. So I can relate that. So I guess that would be all from me, sis.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for inspiring us with your story and showing us that retirement can be a beginning, not an ending. So thank you so much for spending your time with us tonight, mga kakwento. Let's continue to open our hearts to new possibilities, open our minds to new ways of earning, and open our lives to true freedom. So see you again on my next slide for another episode of Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago. Bring your coffee. You have coffee, sis? Hindi makita. Naman,
Um,
okay. So bring your dreams and let's talk change. So let's continue to earn smart and live free and grow into the person God created us to be. So if you're curious and want to learn more, I will just reiterate what Vilma mentioned earlier. So you just direct message us or sign up on our website. On my website, it's on the screen, www.laurieramos.com, and Vilma's website is www.vilmacoderre.com. Tama ba yung
yes.
pagkaka-pronounce ka, sis? Okay, thank you so much. So, see you again on my next live. Tomorrow, just to inform, I will be a guest to Emily. That will be 9 a.m. PH time, 9 p.m. US time. So watch out for me also. I'll be a guest to one of our business partners. Thank you so much, Vilma, for guesting. Bye-bye,
Thank you
everybody.
so
God
much.
bless us
Thank you for
now.
having me.
Thank
God
you.
bless and happy weekend, everyone.